When you think of a princess, the first person that comes to mind is Cinderella. Look at how flawless her skin is, and how she captured the prince's heart with just one look. The essence of her beauty, as Jane Taylor puts it in her novel Flawless Faces, is in the eye of the beholder. Clearly, Prince Charming's seen this. That's why he chose Cinderella to be his wife forever after. Today, I am going to go through different techniques in makeup to help inform you on beauty through makeup. This will help you so that you can attract your Prince Charming. So follow along with the steps that I show you, and afterwards you can even do this at your own house. First thing I'm going to go through is the brushes. The first brush that I have is called the handy brush. And what this brush does, it helps apply a thin layer of makeup on your face. You can use your blush, your bronzer, or even your foundation that's in a compact form. The next brush is called the shader brush. And what the shader brush does is it helps get in that eyelid part right here from the center out, and it helps just definitely have the highlighter brush. And what the highlighter brush does is to help accent the higher of your part of your eyelid, from your eyebrow all the way down to your lid crease. And the next brush that we have, and the last one, is called the Sable Lip Brush. And what this does is to help put on your lip gloss, your lipstick, and what you do is you put the little tab in the lip gloss and you put it around your lips. This helps to plump your lips and to make them look more fuller. Often we wonder, why do we use brushes on our face? The easiest answer that I can say is that it helps give that flawless effect, that picture-perfect face that everyone's looking for. And when you use a brush, you don't use your hands, so you don't get that oil from your hands all over your face, spreading all that acne and the bacteria throughout. And when you use a brush, you dip it, and so you're not touching any part of your skin with your hands. The next part I want to talk about is how we clean our brushes. The first thing that you do is you pump a little bit of soap onto your palm of your hand. Take a little bit of hot water and you rinse the brush thoroughly. After that, just take the brush and kind of pat it on the palm of your hand, kind of twirling it, getting all that excess remains of makeup out. Once you're done with that, take your brush and put it underneath hot water and just kind of rinse the rest of it out. Once you're done with that, take a towel and lay every single one of your brushes that you washed out on it and let it dry overnight. We like to do this because when you use your brushes, there's all that bacteria regardless that get on that, whether it be bacteria just from your face, whether it be bacteria just from setting your brush down. So when you wash it every night, you're helping to kill all of those bacteria so that your face doesn't break out with acne as much. First thing I want to go over is concealer. Now concealer helps to cover up all those acne marks and those dark spots that you like to kind of cover up sometimes, freckles for instance. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit in the palm of our hand. Once we do that, we just take our index finger and we kind of just tap a little bit. We only want a little bit on our finger. We can apply this right underneath the eye to kind of cover all those dark spots, which result from a lack of sleep. And so once we're done with that, there's a little acne, we can just cover that up right here, and you just press lightly on that acne spot, and it does a really good job of kind of just finding itself and matching to the skin tone of one's face. We got a little bit underneath this eye, so we're just going to go ahead and apply that concealer right underneath there as well. And when you pat, it kind of just gets that concealer all within all of the different creases and stuff, making it give that radiant glow. And once we're done with that, we're going to apply our base foundation. You can use liquid or pressed. I prefer the Jane Iredale press because you can start with a little bit and constantly add more, and it doesn't give that feeling of too thick or the cakiness. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our handy brush that I talked about, the first part of it, and we're just going to kind of rub it around in it. And we're just going to start applying it to the face, kind of work from the inner and go out. And we're just going to do this all over the face. And like I said, with Jane Iredale, the way she makes her makeup is, if you don't feel that you have enough coverage, you can always add more, and it's not going to give you that cakey feeling. Once we're done with that, we're going to use our D2O spray. And I love this spray because what it does is it helps hydrate your skin by producing antioxidant and placing them deep within the skin. And I love it also because not only does it help hydrate your skin, but in case you have acne or breakouts, what this has in it is green tea extract to kind of help resolve and kind of help settle that acne. So if you just want to close your eyes, we're just going to spray a little bit all over the face, and we're just going to let it dry for a second. And that also helps to keep your makeup on for 24 hours. So it's a really great thing in case you're going out, night of clubbing or something, and you kind of want that flawless skin effect. So once you're done with that, we're going to go next move to our blush. Now what I like to say is I like to use a little more neutral blushes for people with a little more paler skin, like my friend Sarah here. And I like to go a little more darker and bold with people that are kind of darker, like tan, because it really shows through that skin. So we're just going to open it. This is, once again, Jane Iredale. And I like this because not only can you use it as a blush, but you can also use it as an eyeshadow or even as lips. So we're going to take our handy brush yet again, because this is what we use for our blush. We're just kind of rub it and blow it. And we're going to start from the inner apples of our cheeks and kind of just go out a little bit. And I like to say only swirl around about 3 times, because if you keep doing it more so, then you're going to have a redder cheek than what you want. Alright, now that we've got our blush taken care of, we're going to move to our bronzer. And this is a Jane Iredale bronzer with 24 karat gold dust in it. And what that helps to do is accent your skin by highlighting those areas that the sun hits. And so when you put this on, you just kind of take your handy brush and apply it, blow it, and you're gonna want to go right underneath the blush. If you just turn for a second, you're just gonna go right under and kind of do the same technique that you did for your blush. And we'll do the other side. And this really just helps to add that extra sun-kissed glow to your face. I like to tell people as well to take your bronzer and also apply it on the hairlines of your head, because what that does, it helps blend in everything. And you can even take it down all the way down your neck. And like I said, all this does, and it helps make your skin tones the same even tone. Be careful though not to apply too much of this, because then you're going to have darker spots in one area and it's going to look cakey and fake. The next one is we're going to use our highlighter brush, and we're going to apply the lightest color of our eyeshadow on the upper part of her eyelid. I'm just going to use a white cream-based one. It's got a little glitter in it to kind of help accent that eye area. Just put it from the crease all the way up, kind of up into the eyebrow area. And you kind of do this, turn real fast, do the same on this side. And once you've got that done, we're going to take our shader brush and apply the rest in the crease. I'm going to use, because she's kind of a paler color, I'm going to use a little more of a purpley color to kind of accent those brown eyes of hers. And so what you do is you take a shader brush and apply it all in the crease. Just really make sure you get that fully. You're not leaving out any parts here. And really use that shader brush to spread stability here. Really shade that eyelid. We're going to go ahead and do the other eye. This is a great brush. Jane Iredale creates only the best. And like I said, it has that goat hair to help intertwine and get those microfoveals all above the skin. Now that we have her eyes, if you just want to close them for a second, we have that purple eyes all around with the accent of the highlight. We're just going to take our handy brush and kind of wipe off the excess that kind of fell. That was gorgeous. And now that we did that, we're going to go ahead and apply the eyeliner. Now the one thing about the eyeliner that people fail to see is that the eyeliner should only be placed on the top inner part of your eyelid. A lot of people like to apply that right on the lower part, but all that does is make your eye look smaller than what it really is. And when you do it on the top, it actually helps open up your eyes, make them look longer and bigger. So we're just going to go ahead and apply that right on the inner part of her eyelash. Don't open it yet. And we're going to just go ahead and do the same on this side. And you could do thicker or thin, or however you prefer. I like a little thinner because it really just, it accents those brown eyes a little better. Alright, you can open them. And now that we have that, we're going to move next to the mascara. We know that every girl loves mascara because mascara is the essence of the eyes. Whenever you were to meet someone, the first thing that you do is you look directly into their eyes. So girls take advantage of this and they like the mascara. And what you do is you apply at the root of your eyelash and kind of just swivel it, kind of look down, look at your nose. Just going to kind of start at the base and look up. And work your way up. What this does is to help volumize and lengthen your eyelashes. And this also creates that look of boldness for your eyes. You can apply more or less depending on your mood swing, or if you want to go out and party with the girls. Look at your nose, please. And you kind of just swivel your brush a little bit. Okay, go ahead and open it. As you can tell, her eyelashes already look way fuller. Wow. One of the last few steps that I have here next is the Jane Iredale. It's the brow gel. For instance, I don't have a lot of hair in my eyelashes or in my eyebrows, and so I use the Jane Iredale cover-up, and that kind of fills in the rest. And if you're older and you have gray hairs, it also is really good to help cover those. So it just looks like a mascara wand, and you're just going to apply it over on the eyebrows. Start from the inner and work your way out. And it kind of makes those eyebrows look fuller. I love this. It's really one of my favorite steps that Jane Iredale creates. As you can tell, her eyebrows already look way longer and fuller. You got a little bit of black right here. Wow, that looks amazing. Like I said, this is one of my favorites because it kind of covers up any of the little bald spots or any of the hair parts, the follicles that don't grow there. And one of our last steps is the lips. And this is where we use our lip stable brush, and we dip it in our lip gloss by Jane Iredale yet again. It's one of my favorites because all of her makeup is non-toxic and chemical-free and 100% natural. And what we do is we take our brush and we put it in, just kind of get a little on that brush. And I like to use a little more darker color tones. She's got a little bit of rosacea, it kind of helps even out her skin tone. And we just apply it at the base and just kind of start from the inner crease and work our way out. And like I said, Jane Iredale also puts a lip plumping, 100% natural, in her lip glosses to make your lips feel a little more big and fluffier. We just apply that. And I love this brush because it helps the lip gloss and the lip stain stay in a lot longer. And it helps really just accent those lips and get on every crease. Oh, that's perfect. As you can tell, it really just completes the look here. So, I hope you now understand more about the keys of beauty that's trapped within yourself. Please take this tutorial and apply these techniques to your daily makeup. Now, it's your turn to start acting like a princess.